Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to kit up my latest project, which is Fox Bliss from Diamond Dotz. And it is just this cute little painting of a fox and his mom, and so I'm going to get it kitted up. I've already scanned in my schematic so that I can put it on my containers. I need to turn it into a sticker with my Xyron, cut my stickers, and then I'm ready to start kitting up. I'm gonna move the canvas out of the way while I do that, let it relax a little bit, and then I'm hoping once I get it kitted up, I can get started, and this will be a fairly quick and easy kit. So, be right back. Okay, so first I need to turn my I'm going to cut the bottom of this off first, just a little. I need to turn these into stickers. I have 23 colors in this kit, and I may go back, and because this is Diamond Dotz, they use their own codes rather than DMC codes, and I want the DMC codes so when I go to D-Kit, I know where they go, but I will look that up later. Okay, so let me get these trimmed and cut. Okay, trim off this side here so I have something to hang on to, and then I can get busy. Okay, trim off the top. And then I will start with number 1. I really need to get a little, I keep my trash can right near my table here, but I'm debating whether I need to get one on top of the table just so I have a place to kind of corral the trash while I'm working on things. So I am working on this kit. You guys, I just set my goals for the year, and I'm already really rethinking them. I guess not all of them, just my artist series. I like the idea of the artist series, but I just picked canvases that, 1, I like the artwork, 2, that I hadn't done before, and I didn't really pay attention to the size of some of the kits. And doing 20 of them essentially means I need to do 2 a month, at least to start. And I don't know if I can do 2 a month because they're just so big. So I may have to back that one down. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. But yeah, I'm really thinking that I might need to back that number down to something more like 15, 1 a month, and possibly, a couple of months where I do more than 1 seems doable. Doing 2 every single month, given the size of some of them, I don't know if I can do it, because those aren't going to be my only projects this year. Obviously, I've got other things that I want to do. And so if I spend all of my time doing those, am I going to get anything else done that I need to? Because of course I still have, companies that contact me for product reviews that I would like to do. I have other, smaller projects that I would like to work on, or even other bigger projects that I would like to have time to work on. So yeah, just not quite sure where I'm going to end up yet, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm leaving enough room that I can go back in and look up on Diamond Dotz conversion chart what these numbers actual DMC is, and then I will put another sticker on there as to what those colors actually are. I mean, I could guess, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'll just go back and do that at a later date since I forgot to do it before I started kitting this up. I'm just so excited to get started and get working on some kits. I was working on, Fantastic Friends. I finished that one, so I'll be sharing it with you shortly. A little bit of static in that one. And see, I know this one is 310. Their 8001 is 310. But I wanted to start working on some other projects. We're going to be taking our trip to Canada, and I'm trying to figure out, one, how I'm going to still film and do all that stuff while we're on the road. I did it during our trip to Maine, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just the logistics of it, you know. I mean, essentially, I'm going to have to be filming in a hotel room. And so trying to figure out, you know, what do I need to bring so I have decent lighting and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's another one with static. May have to try a couple of my static tricks and see if I can fix that. This kit has 23 colors, one of which is an AB. And it's a relatively small kit, so I don't think it will take me very long. And it's super cute, so I wanted to get this one done. Because, you know, one of my other goals is I'm going to be working towards those 50 finishes. And while my artist series is nice, that's only 20 kits. That means I've got to find time for at least 30 other projects so that I can get everything done that I want to this year. So, yeah, I'm just thinking maybe 20 was a little more than I could chew. Like I said, I'm going to leave it for now. Yep, definitely going to have to try some static tricks. I'm going to leave it for now at the 20 because I really do want to do some of those images, but we'll have to wait and see. See how far I get, see what I get accomplished. You know, I'm torn thinking about our trip to Canada. We're going up there to visit my husband's dad. He's still in the hospital. Good days and bad. He just talked to his mom last weekend, and his dad was having a good day that day. He remembered everyone, including a niece, but his mom said that he's about 25 years behind everyone else. So I'm assuming that I probably will just go to the hospital with my husband and, you know, wait in the waiting room. My husband and I have only been married 10 years, so I don't think my father-in-law will know who I am. And it's going to be upsetting enough for my husband. So I want to be there for, you know, support for him. But it's always a fine line too. When his dad is not having a particularly good day, he can be very combative and belligerent, I guess. And so, yeah, I know that's going to be hard for my husband. So just go up there and see what happens. And then, of course, he's got other family up there that he's going to want to visit. And so I thought, you know, that would be a good time for me to say, you know what, I've got some filming and editing and things to do, or just even some diamond painting to do. Why don't you go see family? And then he can go, you know, do some things without having to worry about me and what I'm doing. And yeah. I wonder if I could just go set up in like a coffee shop or something. Go set up at a Tim Hortons. Excuse me, I'm just going to take over this whole table and diamond paint while I sit here and drink my beverage. I am looking forward to going to Tim Hortons though. We don't have any Tim Hortons here where we live. So my husband has to get his fix by, we either order it off of Amazon or our Target has actually started carrying it. So he's able to get his coffee fix, and he's gotten my son hooked on it. They don't want to drink any coffee if it's not Tim Hortons anymore, which I think is hilarious. I don't drink coffee. I do not like the taste of it. It is way too bitter for me. I drink tea, which I need to order some more of. I drink decaffeinated tea. And I have a, ooh, these are very staticky. They're sticking to me everywhere. Definitely going to have to try something with these. At least they're pouring out of the bags. I drink decaf stuff, and I really like Yorkshire tea. But I can't get it here locally. No place carries it. Even like our World Market that carries, you know, a bunch of like around the world type foods and things like that. Doesn't carry it, so I need to order it. And it does come all the way from England, so it takes a while to get here. And I just realized today I've probably left it a little too late, and I'm going to have to find something else to drink in the meantime while I wait for it to arrive. I did realize something the other day. I have been trying unsuccessfully for years to kind of break my sugar habit. And one of my biggest vices, I guess, was sweet tea. I love, love, love sweet tea. And it's really bad for you, and I knew that, but I loved it. Drank it all the time. I would make it at home. Making your own is almost always better than buying it. There are a couple of brands that I would buy theirs. And I would have it all the time. And there are a couple of restaurants. I'm very picky about it. I like Sonic's sweet tea. I do not like McDonald's sweet tea. McDonald's sweet tea always gives me heartburn. Like, it's too, I don't know if they just, it's the kind of tea that they use, if they brew it too long, if it sits too long. I just don't like it. So I'm always very particular about, you know, if we go out to eat or whatever. But my husband and I went out to eat for his birthday, and I suddenly realized I haven't had any sweet tea forever. I haven't even bought it at restaurants or anything like I normally do. I mean, I've had one here or there, you know, if we stop at a Sonic or something like that. Something I'm going to miss when we go to Canada, because Canada doesn't have Sonics, and at least not where we're going. And I love Sonic. I love, 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 love their nugget ice. I told my husband we're going to have to buy a nugget ice maker. But anyway, I realized when we went out, I have just been ordering regular tea and just drinking unsweetened tea without even really thinking about it. So I haven't had a sweet tea in a long time. And so, yeah, just, it was nice to realize, hey, I think I finally broke the habit. You know, I mean, there were days where it was like, oh my gosh, I have to have one right now, and I would make it up at home and whatever. And I seem to have gotten away from that. So happy about that. All right, got 2 more colors left here. My pile of trash is growing off to the side here, but definitely I'm going to have to do something about the static in these. I've tried a couple of methods. I've done the dryer sheet method. It works. Doesn't always get rid of all the static. Someone recently told me that they used a cotton swab, and they would spray like a static guard spray on it, and then swirl that around in the drills. Tried that. Worked, but didn't get rid of all of it. So I'm not sure what is going to get rid of all of it, but definitely need to do something with this, because now that they're all in here, let me show you guys what this looks like. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to bet, oh yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of the 23 colors have that much static in it. So yeah, definitely need to do it. But there's not a lot of colors. There's not a lot of drills. It's not a huge kit. So yeah, there you go. I'm all done, all kitted up, ready to diamond paint my Fox Bliss. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.